Hello, Abby. It's Flo with My Amazon Guy. We're one of the largest Seller Central agencies, and my team has come across your listing, and we want you to focus, just like this little laser pointer. No, just kidding. Uh, we came across your listing, and we have three opportunities for you to increase sales. One, by driving more traffic to your sales. Two, by converting more of those people who visit your listing into actual sales where they'll click that add to cart button, which is really the goal and name of the game, right? My goal here is to attract your attention long enough that we would be able to jump on a more detailed 30-minute free consultation so that we can share with you how we can help you sell more of your Catbox litter box enclosure in black more in 2022. Before I jump into some design opportunities, which you're going to find fun, in fact, I want this to be the highlight of your day. What we're going to do is take a look under the lid of your listing, so to speak, and this is a tool called Cerebro. This shows me that as far as the organic keywords in your listing, now these are words that are found naturally by the way you do your bullet points, descriptions, title, A+ content, and something that's called alt text, which is the words behind the images. As far as sponsored keywords, those are the ones you're paying for, about 978. So let's say 1,000 sponsored keywords and 1,000 organic. A healthy ratio that we like to see is 2 to 1. For every sponsored keyword, you should have at least 2 organic keywords. And by us, we're sort of reverse engineering some of the good things that your competitors are doing. We are guesstimating that you should be trending more for like 6,000 or 7,000 keywords. And I'll show you an example of an unrelated product, but exactly what I'm talking about. One of the products we represent are wine glasses. These are some funny stemless wine glasses. You can see here the detailed infographics. We have videos that put people in the mood for drinking wine. Some people don't need much of a push. And even though it's a simple product, much less sophisticated, I would say, than yours, it's a glass that you drink wine out of. Because of the way that we have built our A+ content, you can see here that it shows different variations of the glasses that they can purchase. We get in depth as far as showing variations. This is called the Momster brand, by the way, and we have the mama sharks, the doo-doo-doo-doo, things, and we can see here the mom happily receiving her gift. All this searchable content is what allows us to really beef up that organic keyword searches so that we don't have to spend a lot of money on Amazon. So when we look under the lid of our listing, and I don't have it pulled up here, but we are ranking for over 6,000 keywords too. So let's take a look at some of the keywords that you are trending for. You are currently only in the #1 position for 2 slots. One is Designer Catbox, which is great, and the Nora Designer Litter Box. So for those 2 words. But here's the issue. Do you see the search volume? It is only 293 and 141, but more concerning is this downward arrow there. You are on a downward trajectory, meaning that less and less people are searching for this specific term every day. Down 52, down 56, that's serious, especially if those are your #1 words too. So soon, if the trend continues, you'll slip from #1 to 2 to who knows how low it could go. But our goal here is to let's get that trajectory up right now too. I'm not sure if this represents your sales, but it's kind of like a cat climbing the couch there. You want to get to the very, very top and then have a consistently stay there too. So after the first words, it drops from keywords 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's only 10 slots on page 1 of Amazon too. So once you're in position 11 and greater, that means you're on page 2. People aren't necessarily digging that deep to find a product like this too. So notice the search volume: 65, 52, here's 300, 400. I want to show you this. Since I've shown you a snapshot of your top 10 organic searches, let's take a look below the fold at 11 to 50. I think this is going to surprise you. Take a look at this. again, here's your product. I'm not going to a faraway search. These are all within striking distance. Look at this. Look at the search volume. Kitty litter box furniture, search volume of 3,000. Forget the 200, 400. This has a huge search volume, and it's on an upward trajectory. Dog-proof cat litter boxes, almost 3,000. Black litter boxes are popular, 900. Secret litter boxes. All of these represent your product here, and these are so close, so our strategy would be to pull those from below the fold up into the top 10, and if necessary, scale back or throttle back on any that you're currently trending for. That's how you drive more traffic to your listing. Really, there's only two ways to sell more on Amazon. Number one is drive more traffic to your listing, and number two is to convert more of that traffic into actual sales. So let me show you the next opportunity. I think you might find this fun. As I look at your images, some of these are too dark. I understand that it's a dark piece of furniture, but this needs a more well-lit angle. Do you see that that's dark? You have to kind of zoom in, and I understand it's sort of a secret box, but I would say it's a little too dark. This one, it's too dark. Take a look at this. Where's the other one? Okay, look at that. Do you see it's showing me, even when I zoom in, that the 8-inch height of the cat entrance, but can you see that? There's no reason for your images to be so dark there. You want to be able to show it too. Like, I can't see the front of this. I begin to see the corner of it right here. Do you see that? I can see the wood grain. And even if you wanted that sort of Rembrandt effect where some of it was in the light, some of it in the shadows, you should have half of it at least to show that it's a nice dark piece of furniture. It is my recommendation. You want to represent your products as well as you can. You can see that this, you can see at the entrance a little bit better on this competitive guy who's trying to take advantage of your good fortune by throwing in an ad right there on your own listing. And I'll tell you one thing that would help that is by you having more bullet points and a longer description here. You have just about the minimum of bullet points, and that there's no reason for that. You need to have that significantly longer. I'll give you an example. You have up to 250 characters for each bullet point. 250 characters looks like right about like that much. You can have that much searchable, crawlable content for each bullet point, and you're not, and there's absolutely no reason that you shouldn't. Your title is way too short. You need to have sort of a elevator pitch here. This needs to describe everything in a nutshell. Right now, I don't know that it has a lid that is hinged, that is convenient. Right here, I don't know that I could put the door on either side and that nobody needs to know I have a litter box. Right here, I don't know that it's made out of a durable material and that it helps resist dogs and even children from getting into it. You need to say this as descriptive as you can so that you will be found better on Amazon. So as far as the images too, besides being dark, I like the cute cats. This is great. And where's the other little kitty? This is good. Get a good representation of the size. I like this because I had to look twice. Oh, there it is. It's great, but just on those other images being too dark. But you're missing one key element. You need to have a total of 7 images, but that 7th image needs to be that all-important lifestyle video. And I'll show you what I mean. Our designers here and engineers put together a mock-up of your product. So check this out. See what you think of this. Not that. Here we go. All right. Check it out. Now, was that adorable or what? Let's do an instant replay. You need a cute kitty there, and you need it coming out of the box, you know, like he just conquered the world. How could you not? And you need a happy homeowner, maybe sitting on a kind of a couch and maybe surprised, or maybe somebody, you know, watching TV surprised that a cat came out of there. I don't know, something, but you have an opportunity to put people in that lifestyle imagery. And I tell you, when you have pets and babies, you have to utilize that to your maximum ability there too. So that's one thing that you're missing. This may or may not be a representation of your sales. If it is, we want to have it more steady on an upward trajectory. This next tip you are going to love because it's absolutely free and it's going to help you increase traffic to your listing and index better. So behind every image on the internet is something that's called alt text, A-L-T. Let me turn on my alt text viewer and let's see what yours says. This first alt text for this entire image says litter box enclosure. All right, next one says we got designer cat box litter box enclosure. This one says designer cat box litter box enclosure. The next one, you get the idea. You are missing the opportunity to have 100 characters of searchable, crawlable content. Now, this is not read by human beings necessarily, but it's certainly read by Amazon and Google. I'll show you what, look, here we go again. Alt text, designer cat box, litter box. No, we need to talk to people about how that the Ava designer cat box blends in with any modern decor. This one will talk about how the top has a unique opening with strong weather-resistant hinges. I don't know, but you have to each. This needs its own alt text. Oh my goodness, I love this with the kid there. It's kid proof. But here's what I want to show you: what alt text looks like. You see how your competitors are using alt text on their images? Doesn't matter the size of the image. You have 100 characters to use. The key here is to not use commas because, again, human beings aren't reading it. But this is what 100 characters looks like. Imagine incorporating that to every image that you have here. You are going to start indexing for some of those valuable keywords too. The wonderful thing about it is once you forward this email to your design team and they beef up your alt text, you're going to start indexing for those keywords within 48 hours. And you can test it if you're not sure. I always encourage people, if they have any type of Spanish keywords that may possibly be trending, give it a try. Try it behind some alt text, and more than likely you'll be trending and start indexing for those words within 48 hours too. So that's a fun free tip that you can do. Your designers obviously have a good eye for design. Look at this kitty, wonderful. They just don't have that SEO techniques behind it too, but that's easily fixed, but just another way that you're going to be able to drive traffic to your listing. I'd like to tell you a little bit about My Amazon Guy. We are a full service Seller Central agency. Here's some of the things that we specialize in: advertising, design, refunds, trademarks, but really the pillars of our organization are right here. First, to drive traffic to your listing, we specialize in strategic pay-per-click and SEO campaigns. Secondly, to convert those into actual sales, we specialize in design and cataloging. Haven't even got it into cataloging. Love to talk to you more about that. This is sort of a one-image snapshot of our business model, but the main thing that I want to illustrate to you is that when you partner with My Amazon Guy, the process never ends. We are continually working on your search engine optimization. We're always improving your designs through A/B split testing, also through pay-per-click advertising and cataloging. We all do this to increase your traffic, your conversion, and of course your sales. We currently represent over 163 products on Amazon. Our employees are 130 strong and growing, full-time employees like myself. If you haven't seen our testimonials, I would encourage you to go to My Amazon Guy. Check them out. These folks haven't just written quick reviews. They are adamant about getting on camera to talk about how My Amazon Guy has helped them sell more. I'd like to introduce you to our founder. His name is Stephen Pope, and he has one of the largest podcasts related to Amazon sales in the business. People every week tune in to his podcast to find out how to improve their listings, how they can increase their sales, how to increase conversion. They call in with questions. He has over 800 how-to videos on YouTube about Amazon. We call them the walking encyclopedia or the Wikipedia of Amazon sales, and we would love to talk to you. Below is a link to Stephen's calendar so that we can hop on a meeting. It looks like, of course, Wednesday is pretty booked. It looks like his calendar opens up after Thursday. But do me a favor, click on a time that's convenient for you. Friday, I believe, is his podcast day. And let's talk for a quick 30-minute overview of how we can help you sell more for 2022. I appreciate you having a little bit of fun with me, and I look forward to hearing back from you either way. Again, this is Flo with My Amazon Guy. Talk to you soon.